Nice to see you, David. Good morning.
The Hutchins family. Hey guys, so good to see you online.
We've got Scholastic. Hi, Scholastic.
Oh,
good morning.
Scholastic.
Welcome to Kids Church. Good to have you here.
We might see a bit of Scholastic later, maybe. I think
Maybe.
she could be in the room right now. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, guys, we are in week 2 of our series, Here to Love. All right, guys, can you say that together?
Let's say it together.
Here to love. Okay, we're in
Week
week 2 of our
2.
series, guys. And what country are we looking at today?
Well, maybe we can get a hint from our bags.
So, guys, make sure you grab out your bags. Grab out your bags with us.
Woohoo.
We're going to be doing our second activity. So, that means
We are in week 2, guys, so get your week 2 bag out. All right. What is in yours there, Obi?
I've got some beads.
Some beads. Ooh,
What have you got?
I've also got some beads, but they're made from like pasta.
Pasta. Okay, so you should, if you're a bigger kid, you should have one of these baggies with the little plastic and the string. If you're a little kiddie, then you've got the pasta. All right, let's open up our bags, guys.
Exciting.
While we open up our bags, Emily, do you remember what we started last week?
I remember we did some origami. You and Marlon did some origami, and it was from the country. Do you remember what country it was? Quickly comment. What country was the origami from? Make sure you comment, and we'll see who gets it first. Well, Oba, before we work out what we're doing with these beads, can I ask you a very important question?
You may.
If you could go and travel anywhere in the whole wide world, where would you go?
Actually, if I could travel anywhere in the whole wide world, the place that I would want to go is actually Japan.
We spoke about that last week.
Didn't we? Was that the country where origami was from?
I don't know. We'll see who
Who
comments
said
first.
it? Did anyone
Who
get it?
First.
Japan. Okay, so the
Japan.
Hutchins family said it. No, that's right.
Well done, Hutchins family. You got it first.
Well done, guys. Good on you for coming in early. So what?
Tell me why Japan, Oba.
Why Japan?
Yes.
Well, for me, Japan's awesome because I like the language, I like the culture. I really love anime, so I think Japan's just an awesome place. What about you, Emily? If you could go anywhere in the whole wide world, where would you go?
Are you thinking about where you would go? Maybe you should comment now.
Yeah,
comment
let us
now,
know.
tell
Let us know where you'd want to go.
You could go
anywhere
in the whole world. Okay, if I could go anywhere, well, there's so many places I would love to go. But at the moment, I haven't been to Europe before, so I think I would love to go to Norway.
Norway?
At the moment, yeah.
Norway, really?
Yeah, no way! I see what you did there, Robert. I see.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I just would love to experience a really cold winter. And there's lots of beautiful nature there as well.
Nice.
Oh, Japan! You guys are onto it. I like it.
All right.
Ireland. Oh, Scholastic would like to go to Ireland. I like that. Good to know.
Good to know. So maybe before we get into our craft for today, does anyone remember what we started last week? We actually the chalk competition. You remember that?
Oh, I do remember that. Yes.
Okay, so
Tell
last
me about
week we started a chalk competition, guys, and so what we need you to do is make sure that you draw a picture for us of how you and your family have served others, or a picture of you serving others with your family, and then we want you to take a photo, you want you to send that to us, so I'll send that to Emily, email her at her email, okay?
Which is emily@desertlifechurch.org. So take a picture, maybe you can draw it in your carport, maybe you can draw it on a pathway in a park somewhere. You could draw it anywhere, but make sure you ask your parents where.
Yeah, make sure you ask your parents for permission.
But what are some examples of what people could draw? What are some things that they could do to show that they're serving?
Some ways that you could serve. You could show yourself doing something nice for someone else, maybe helping someone cross the street, or if it's one of your family, maybe helping out at church, maybe doing the coffee or something. Anything that you can think of.
The sharing of food, maybe someone's hurt themselves, so you're helping them. Get creative. Tell us what
you guys
it
can
is.
come up with.
Oh, okay, we've got here, Elias said he would like to go to Melbourne.
Nice, that's a good pick,
Elias.
I see that,
Ariella says America.
And Marlon says Fiji. Nice.
Ooh,
Fiji.
I like it. David, Afghanistan. That's where I would like to
very
go.
nice.
Oh, these are very different places.
Very different
I love
places.
it, guys. I love it. So, I wonder, my friend, what are our beats for? Maybe
What
you
are
can
our
enlighten
beads
us.
for? I think it's time to enlighten you guys, alright? So, the reason that today we've got beads, it's actually got something to do with the country that we're looking at.
Ooh.
And if you looked in the comments as well, you've seen that I sent a little message saying Kotsong, which also has something to do with the country that we're looking at.
Ooh, cut some.
Do you know anywhere? Do you guys know where? Okay, let me just let you know. So bead making is actually a really big part of the culture in Lesotho, and that's what we're going to be looking at this morning. Lesotho.
Lesotho.
Natalie, where's Lesotho?
Well, my friend, I'm glad you asked because I do know where Lesotho is. It is in South Africa.
You
So-
mean it's in South Africa?
So it's in the south of Africa,
Yeah.
but it's also in the country South Africa.
What?
I
A
know.
country in a
It
country?
is called a landlocked country because it's inland of South Africa. So, where's Africa? Point to Africa for me.
That thing there.
And South Africa is near the bottom of
Yeah.
Africa. This is the country South Africa. And then Lesotho is inside that country, right?
Wow.
It's a little
Really?
country, yeah. And we are looking at Lesotho today.
Now, why are we looking at Lesotho?
Well, my friend, I'm glad you asked. Now, if you've got your beads, pull them out, help us. What are you going to make today? Maybe you can make a bracelet
A
or
necklace.
a necklace.
We
What are
want
you
to know what
making
you're
today, my
making. Let
friend?
us know. And we're going to do some crafts a little bit while we talk about Lesotho.
All right.
All right.
So, Oba, do you have any fun facts about Lesotho?
Any
that you
fun
can share
facts
with us?
about Lesotho? Actually, I do. Lesotho is known as the Mountain Kingdom. And there's a
Ooh.
reason for that. It's because 2/3 of Lesotho is mountainous, which means it's covered in mountains.
That is so interesting. So lots and lots of mountains.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, my friends, something very cool, and maybe a reason why we're talking about Lesotho today, is that we as a church, as Desert Life Church, we support an organization that is in Lesotho.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know the name of that organization, Obert?
I think they're called Safeo.
Safeo, and it's ran by a couple that we support, and their name is Josh and Belinda. And what they do is they help kids and young people who may be living on the streets, who may be living lives of crime, or they've left home and they need help, they need education, they need support. And that's what they do. Their organisation, Safeo, helps those kids who are in need and brings them in, helps them with their living, with their education, so that they no longer have to live on the streets. How amazing is that?
That's really amazing. And you know what, Emily? That also kind of links with our theme.
It really does. They are there serving the people around them. They are there serving and loving on
people.
those kids.
Yes.
Just like Jesus did when he was on earth. He came to love and serve others. And we're called to do the same. So the cool thing about Safeo, that is in Lesotho, the cool thing about that is that we as a church, in the centre of Australia, we're able to help our neighbours who live in south of Africa by helping and supporting this organisation and this couple in what they're doing. How cool is that?
It's so cool.
That we get to be a part of that all the way here in Central Australia.
And they're doing a really big thing there. That's an amazing
They're
story.
doing such an awesome job there.
Well, guys, let us know how's your crafting going. How's
Yes.
your bead making? We want to know. Let us know. I'm almost done with mine. How about you, Emily? How you going?
I'm taking a very long time.
That's okay.
But I'm trying to work out. I reckon I might make a anklet. And it can go on my ankle like
I think
that.
I'm gonna make a necklace.
A
Let us know in the comments, guys.
yours
What are you
looks
making?
Really
and
good.
thank you very much. Let us know what you're making, and maybe are you making it for yourself or for someone else?
Yeah, maybe
Who are you making
could
your
make it
necklaces for,
somebody else.
or bracelets for, or anklets for?
I love it. I love it. Well, my friends, who else do we have online? We've got Rain online. Welcome,
Good
Rain.
to see you, Rain.
So good to see you.
Who else have we got?
Tell us how your beating's going. I would love to see some pictures of your beading. If you guys make something really, really cool, send a photo to my email. I would love to see how they look. Oh, Obert, are you finished already?
Yeah, I'm fast.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment and tell Obert how great his necklace is.
Aw.
That is really good. I love it. I
Can't
love
wait
it.
to see your finished one, Em.
Yep, me too. I'm nearly there. Kind of.
You're almost there.
I'm always nearly there. Guys, I think it's time, Obert. I know you can't wait for this next segment. Will you tell us what we are about to do next?
We're about to do some worship!
Yay! Well,
Yes!
I'm going to leave you to it, Obert. Lead
Alright
us.
guys, let's jump up. It's time to do some worship! Okay guys, so before we worship, first up we gotta make sure that we're nice and limber. I know probably some of you are sitting on your couches or whatever, so let's stand up, let's do some stretches, okay? So, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna put our arms out, we're gonna stretch our arms, okay? Stretch our arms. We're gonna stretch our other arm. Just give it for about 3 seconds. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now just swing your arms into place. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna go all the way up and touch our toes. Bring it back up and touch your toes. One more time and touch your toes. Okay guys, we should be all looking up. If you're still not, just move around in place, get yourself ready. We're gonna be singing As the World Shakes. Are you ready? Let's go! You can do the actions with me, you can sing along. So keen to hear you guys participating. Alright. No matter what I'm gonna face tomorrow. I build my life on everything you say. You turn the light on, now I see forever. The path is clearer out in front of me. I put one foot in front of the other, keeping my eyes on you. My life following Jesus, I trust you. I trust you. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. Really good, guys. Really good. Keep that energy up, okay? No matter what I'm gonna face tomorrow. I build my life on everything you say. You turn the light on, now I see forever. The path is clearer out in front of me. I put one foot in front of the other, keeping my eyes on you. My life following Jesus, I trust you. I trust you. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. Now I'm gonna get down low. Are you ready? The world shakes. Shake. Shake. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything.
Nice, guys. Well done. That was some really good worshiping. And now we're going to be watching a bit of a video. Let's go.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus washes his disciples' feet. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He healed many people from their sickness, performed many miracles like calming storms, and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
At this time, the Jewish people were celebrating a festival called Passover that had been celebrated since the time of Moses, when God brought his people out of Egypt. So Jesus and his disciples went to Jerusalem to celebrate. Jesus had 12 men who followed him through his ministry. They were called his disciples. Jesus and his disciples gathered for one final meal together. Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, and began to wash his disciples' feet. Jesus loved his disciples, and he knew the time was coming for him to leave them and return to heaven. When Jesus came to Peter, he said,
Wait!
"Are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus said, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but someday you will."
No!
Peter said, "You will never wash my feet." But Jesus then told him that unless he washed his feet, he would not belong to him.
Oh, well then, okay!
Then Peter said, "Then wash my hands and head as well, not just my feet." But Jesus told him that was not necessary. He just needed to wash his feet for Peter to become clean. So Jesus finished washing their feet and said that the disciples should do to others as he had done for them. He told them to follow the example that he had set for them, to serve each other and not think of themselves as greater than any other. Then God would bless them for doing as Jesus had taught them to do.
Wow, wasn't that some great worship, guys?
Wow, that was really good. Oh, the story that we've just watched.
That was really good too.
That was a good story. Like, this is the same story we watched the last time. Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Scholastic. If
And
we
I'm
haven't
Robert,
met
if you don't
before,
remember.
yeah, I think this was a really good story. Like when Jesus is washing his disciples' feet and showing how to love and serve others.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, today I also have got a story to share where I really felt God's love. You know, one time we were traveling with my family, myself and the boys. We were traveling from Zimbabwe going to South Africa, where to see our family. But we went by road. This was our first time. We had to go through so many processes around crossing the borders, which we had not done before. And the worst part is this country, we had not been there before. And when you cross borders from one country to the other, you can't use the same phone and the same phone lines. So we had no way of communicating with our family to say where we are and where they would pick us. They just knew that they would come to collect us at the bus station, but we didn't know our way around. It was so scary because it was in the evening, like nighttime, in a foreign country with my boys and not knowing what to do. But when we were on the bus, there was this lovely lady. I saw that we were new to the whole process, and she started talking to us. We didn't know her at all. But this was a stranger who saw that we were stranded. She offered us to say she had the two lines, a Zimbabwean line and a South African line, and said you can call your family anytime. So she would come and check on us. And when we got to South Africa, she allowed us to use her phone so that we could contact my brother and my sister. Then they came and collected us. It was a very scary moment for us being dropped in the street somewhere in a country that we didn't know, and we didn't even know like the names of the places, know where to go. We just had the numbers of our families. So that was like really, like
That
I
sounds very
felt
scary, yeah.
it was scary, like, but I felt loved.
Yeah, that was a really good story, Miss Plastic, and that was also a really good example of how someone came from a loving place and served your family, served our family, and helped us out. It's really good. How did you feel when she let you use the phone?
I just really felt so relieved because I was in that moment very scared. I didn't know what to expect. There were so many people around us, and there was sometimes almost like they were wanting to help, but almost also feeling like they would mug us of our bags and stuff. So it was a very scary moment, and just having someone just to guide you and show you the way and say, no, I'll go with you. And she even waited until our family came to, so that she knew that we had actually met our family and we were in safe hands.
And she was a stranger?
We didn't know her at all. Like, and this was, I felt so relieved, and I felt God's love, being to meet someone that you don't know, and this is what we're being called to do. Like, she was a perfect example. She helped us so much.
Do you think this is what people felt like when the disciples, who were strangers to them, helped them out?
I think so. I think like everyone, when you get that help, when you're not least expecting it, when you get saved by someone else, it's just like it's so fulfilling. You feel the love, and I think that's what the Bible and this story is telling us to do. To say we need to step in, no matter who we meet, like our neighbors are anyone who we meet, anyone from this world. So it could be they come from a different country, from a different race, but if we can assist them in any way, any shape or form, that is what we're called to do.
Wow, what a great message, guys. Isn't that great? I think that's a perfect example of how Jesus calls us to love and serve others. And that was a perfect example of someone who went out of their way to help someone else, even though they were strangers. Like, we didn't know her, but she helped our family, and we thank God for her. So, I think, guys, that's all we have for you today.
Yes.
I think that's the end of our episode. Aww!
No, it's not the end of the episode. Thank you, though, for joining us for week 2. But we're still continuing with the episode.
We still got the series, though.
Yes, we still
no, that we've got some sad news, we've got some good news. So the sad news is, this is the end of the episode. Aww. But the happy news is we're back next week for week 3! Yeah! Okay, guys, so glad you could be with us here today. See you guys next week.
Thank you for joining us on this series. We are here to love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next week.